Hey guys, how's it going? So today is Sunday, I have to work today. I did just want to check in with you guys. I'm on my way to my, pardon me, I'm just on my way to my dad's place now. I'm going to go feed Delilah, the bear, and then I'm going to head to work. It's been a pretty busy weekend. I've caught up with my best mate, Emma. The other night I stayed there and caught up with her and her husband and her daughter, which was awesome. Like I said, I've got to work today. Bummer. But, you know, every day I work is making Europe a bit more of a reality, which is cool. Delilah. Watch this. Watch this. Ooh, wrong step. There we go. Look. Bear, look. Delilah. You gonna say hi? Hi. She's just so not interested. And she's gonna go. Okay, bye. What is it? Is she crazy? Hey guys, how's it going? Sorry about the birds, but the sun is out, so the birds are coming out. Today's actually a really nice day. We've had some rain over the last few days, which has been a nice break compared to the boiling hot sun, no clouds. So it is a nice relief for a change just to have a little bit of rain, and now we're back into the sunshine, and this week's just only going to get warmer. But it's okay, it's fine. I've got a couple of days off this week, so that's always a plus. I've actually been coming up with a couple of ideas that I want to try. I'm trying to get really organised this week. I want to do my entire timetable for my classes, like literally on the day, what time, when all my assignments are due, when I want to save money, when I need to save it by. So my plan for 2017, which I don't think I mentioned in my resolutions, but doing better encompasses everything really. So as long as I'm doing better at stuff like organisation, I tended to leave my assignments till last minute. I've always done that. This year I really want to aim on trying doing it a bit earlier, and I guess as well come up with kind of like a regular sort of, I guess not schedule, but perhaps, you know, regular kind of videos rather than a little bit here and there. So one of my ideas that I came up with, and I'd love to hear your opinion on it, whether it's a good idea or not, is by doing, you know, like maybe for example like thoughts on Fridays. Like, so if it's just some random topics that I can just have a chat about, could range from anything, but just a general chat one and stuff like that. And I thought, you know, whether it's stuff that you guys suggest or stuff that's bothering me, or, you know, because sometimes I find it very therapeutic and cathartic to be able to just talk about what's stressing me out, because in a way it kind of compartmentalizes my problems. And as I'm saying it to you, I can kind of work out what I'm doing, and I figure, you know, if I'm struggling with something, there's got to be somebody else in the same boat as me, so if I can help through that way. So this week basically, yeah, I'm just trying to get a little bit more organised and a bit more of a routine. She's being the cutest thing ever right now. What are you doing, silly? What you doing? I think one thing that I've learned to be able to do is just like meditate almost. Just sitting here for like 5 or 10 minutes honestly improves my mood tenfold. I mean, scientifically speaking, there's plenty of benefits from meditation, like your emotional well-being, and, you know, your focus and your mind clarity, your body becomes healthier. Like, there's just so many benefits to it, and I think most importantly it just calms you for 5 minutes. We're constantly go, so busy all the time, you know. Even when we're not, we're busy. We've just got things to do. The list is like constant and never ending, and it's a cycle, and if you don't pause for 5 minutes, like how can you? I can't tackle it without it. And like I said, I don't meditate. I don't, you know, do the whole cross the leg things, and nah. I just want to improve on absolutely everything this year. I think I'm gonna have to do more vlogs from here, because I'm just like, that's the problem with my backyard. There's not a lot of shade around the place. Like, if you just want to chill out here, and I have grass envy. So green and lush. Actually, I'll have to show you mine because it's all been cut now, so it looks nice and neat, except that there's like 2 shades of green in my backyard and then a couple of patches of brown. For just like a minute, I forgot I had to work today. Hence why I got this beautiful number. I gotta get going for work in a minute, but it was good just to vent a little bit and have a chat and check in with you guys. I've been meaning to try and do it. It's just been pretty busy, but this week, like I said, I'm hoping I can do a little bit of vlogging amongst all my organisation. I think that would be something useful for other people too, perhaps, or, you know, and it'll actually keep me, make me do it, mainly. Anyway, guys, I gotta head off to work now, unfortunately. Hopefully it'll go pretty quick. I hope you're all having a great weekend. That's my alarm to tell me to leave. See, I'll be late now. Yeah. Mum went to Melbourne for a week. Bins. Shit. I think that will have to do. So I was actually going to end my vlog this morning before work, but I forgot. My mum went to Melbourne for the week, and so I'm cooking for myself, so I thought that I would vlog it. I'm also going to have a wine, but on top of that, I think like I just wanted to kind of do this chat thing that I was talking about. Like, I know it's not Friday, it's Sunday night, but just like thoughts thing. And the reason why I want to do it is because I worry sometimes that I give off this impression that everything's sweet and dandy all the time for me. No, it's not. But there are some times and moments and days and whatever when, like, something will happen and I'll feel shit, and I'll do something different to make myself feel better, or just try something different, or do something that I'm proud of myself for doing, to help myself feel better for it. And in the past, I think it's something that I haven't been able to do very well. And, you know, when I started my vlogs, part of that was for me to talk about, you know, my journey. And my journey has been one that has been quite tumultuous in the past. You know, it hasn't been all daisies and rainbows and butterflies and all that, unfortunately. I would love that. But, you know, we learn strength from being strong and having to do that. And so with every battle and everything that goes wrong in my life, I learn a better way of dealing with it, or I'm better at dealing with it. I'm stronger than I was last time. I'm wiser than I was last time. You know, and you learn wisdom through having to make choices, to see and observe and learn and experience. And for me, you know, today, like I said, I was going to end that, you know, my vlog where it was going to be a short vlog, I think, but, you know, today I worked, which was actually not too bad. Let me actually pour my wine. We're gonna chat. Oh yeah, and I am cooking, but my oven's a piece of shit. I hate gas ovens. Well, maybe it's just ours, but it doesn't like to ever stay on. What's beeping? Oh, shit. It's just me. Like, am I meant to hold the oven open? I don't know. There's no instruction booklet. Yes, there's the internet, but I refuse to let an oven defeat me. Come on, stay lit. I'll check that in about 30 seconds. Cheers. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Alright, oven. Okay, good. That's still going. That's right, cooking a pizza. I don't even think I mentioned that. And you'll be impressed. I cheat. I buy a box frozen pizza and then I add fresh ingredients. So, kind of like half lazy, half adult. What I am going to do, while my oven's preheating, hopefully. Yep, still on. Usually that thing can take you like half an hour just to start preheating. Okay, good. I'm just paranoid that it's just going to turn off. Okay. Anyway, as I was saying, sometimes it is good when I do something for myself that I didn't think I could do. Like, I impress myself. Like, if it was somebody else, I'd actually be proud of them. And sometimes, you know, the most violent people and harshest people in our lives are ourselves. Like, we can be pretty brutal and really judgmental on ourselves, and yet a friend does the same thing, and it's okay. So I try really hard not to beat myself up over things, and I try really hard to give myself recognition for something I'm proud of doing for myself, something I think I would be proud of somebody else doing. And I think if we treat ourselves that way, or I guess another way to look at it is thinking of yourself as like a child almost. Like, would you yell at yourself for not knowing something as a child, but all of a sudden, because, you know, you're this tall and older, you should know something that you've never learnt before? It's different rules apply, and I think that's totally unfair to expect yourself to be perfect, because none of us are fucking perfect, ever. Like, and that's what I'm saying. I don't want to give off this impression like everything's always dandy for me. You know, my day started off average because I woke up knowing I had to work, but, you know, I had myself 10 minutes, actually it was about 30 minutes of just chill out. You know, I got to vlog a little bit, I got to hang with Delilah, my bear, my cat. She's a cat, but, you know, bear. You know, and then I went to work, and it was kind of okay, it was kind of shit. You know, it's work. I don't plan on working there forever. It's just to get some money so I can get out, basically. But I had a conflict this afternoon, an internal one, and I guess with another person in a way, that I was torn between choosing what somebody else wants over my own needs. And that's tough when it's somebody that you care about, or they care about you, or your friends. And, you know, this is a friend of mine that I don't want to ever upset. I'm not out to hurt anybody in my life. I don't want to hurt anybody. But there has to be, at some point, a line drawn in the sand where it can't be crossed, because you start to jeopardize the person that you are. You start to minimize your own values and needs for somebody else. Sometimes that happens in life. Sometimes you need to do that, or you want to do that for the people you love and the people you care about. But I think everybody has to have their own boundaries. There are certain things that you won't want to do in your life, and there shouldn't be anything wrong with that. But there will be times when somebody else who cares about you, or you care about, will want you to do something that doesn't align with that. And I guess that's a way of explaining what happened to me tonight. But, you know, I mean, I actually managed to turn it around a little bit. I managed to not fix it, because it's not fixed, but for me, I'm someone who, I really struggle with that line. Where do I draw it? And for who and when, and, you know, when is it that my needs become more important or paramount to somebody's wants? And that's hard. It's hard to stand up for yourself. It's hard to put your foot in the ground and say, no. Like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not putting myself through something that's going to cause me harm in A, B, C, or D. Essentially, a friend wanted my help, and I couldn't do it. I could have done it, but it would have been at the cost of my own needs. So physically, yeah, I could have got in my car and I could have gone and seen her and done what she wanted me to do. But I had plans, and I had things on, and I had something that I wanted and felt like I needed. I'm someone who's very attuned with my own emotions and feelings, and I'm very good, I think, most of the time at being very aware of my feelings and thoughts and emotions and behaviours, and very observant of other people, and I think that's why I try and give insight. I don't know why that's something that I feel I'm good at, but I know that I have been, and I'm not saying everything I say is always right. It's not. This is my perspective on my life, my situation, my circumstances, based on the people I know and the decisions I make. You can choose to take it or leave it or whatever, but I think it is important to have your own boundaries and values and hold them close to you. And when it comes down to someone you love and yourself, choosing, it's never going to be easy. It's not a straightforward decision, except that at the end of the day, you have to live with yourself. You have to deal with the pain you put yourself through. I don't know, hold on. I need to actually check this friggin' oven again. Thank God. Okay, I think we're good. Usually if the oven keeps going for like, I don't know, 10 minutes, you're good, you're safe. Like, it's warm enough. Okay, so do I want parmesan or mozzarella? I don't know. Or cheddar. Wow, we have a lot of cheeses. Tomato, ham, salami, garlic. You cannot go without garlic. My gosh. Yes, I know. Hold on, please. Oh, mushrooms. Oh, shit. And mushrooms. This is going to be an epic pizza, I'm just saying. And I'm just really sorry that you're not going to be able to have any, but I just suggest that you totally do the same, because it's the only way to go. It's the only smart way to go. Now, I do actually like pizzas made from scratch, but like, I don't have time for that shit. Like, I don't know anything. Seriously, just don't even take me seriously. I'm not. This is gonna be glorious. I'm so excited. I'm so hungry. Because as I said, I had some stuff to deal with. But I guess the upshoot is that I actually feel okay for... Did I even tell you the ending? Probably not. But I guess ultimately what happened was I went with my needs over my friend's wants, and I don't actually regret it. And usually I'm somebody who feels extremely guilty because I'm not... It's hard to know what a friend's wants and needs are and where that line is between theirs and yours. You know, I don't want to be a selfish person, and I don't want to intentionally hurt my friend's feelings. But at the same time, there are certain things I can and can't deal with. There are certain things I will and won't do. There's things I'll say and won't say, and there's people that I will and won't associate with, and that's my choice and my freedom. And when I actually honour that, and it's not about sticking it to anyone, it's not about based on principle or anything like that, it's about making a decision when the decision needs to be made, when it's necessary to choose your needs first over somebody else's. And like I said, it's not something I do all the time. There's times when a friend needs me and I'll drop what I'm doing and I'll be there. But there are times when that isn't going to always be possible. It's not always going to be reasonable. It's not always going to be suitable or appropriate or fair. And there's going to be times, like I said, where I do it, and there's going to be times when I don't, and I have to live with myself for whichever path I choose to take. But I'm glad that tonight I made the right decision in picking myself, and it's exactly what I needed to do. So this thing's going to be legit. Like, ugh, I can't wait. This is the worst part. It's like, is it ready? Is it not ready? It looks ready. Like, I could eat it. Anyway, guys, I might actually end that vlog here. It's been fun. It's been eventful. It's been interesting. I hope you've enjoyed it. God knows, what am I going to call this? Like, I have no idea. That's like the hardest bit with my videos. It's like, what am I going to call it? Like, what is this? Anyway, guys, I hope you're doing well. I hope you've had a good weekend. I hope if you've got any interesting things to deal with, that you've managed to come out of it better, or at least, you know, unscathed. I hope your weekend's been alright. I hope it's not too hot. I hope it's not too cold. And I shall catch you very soon for my next video. So until then, take it easy, take care of yourselves, and peace out.